today, there's over 30 mosques. So we've seen the growth of Islam. In my hometown, white English people are a minority, and we have 30% of the town is Muslim. Along with that, and the growth of that, I've seen the decay and the Islamization of the town. With Luton, which is my hometown, was the launch pad for the 7/7 bombings. The fertilizer bomb plot, they were from Luton. The Stockholm bomber, if you remember the Stockholm suicide bomber, he was radicalised in Luton. We've had multiple, time after time, Abu Hamza, Omar Bakri, all these people, their organisation, which was called Al Mujahideen, their head office was in my hometown. They were recruiting and radicalising when none of us knew what Islam was. So we were behind the game. Now, I watched, and as I was growing up as a young boy, I don't know if many people watching this, if you've heard of the grooming process in the UK, they call it grooming, but it's rape jihad. It's rape jihad where young English girls are targeted and large groups of Muslim men. To many people this may sound unbelievable, but if you start reading into it, many large groups of Muslim men were passing these girls around and taking them as sexual slaves from the age of 10, 11, 12 years old. They were used as sexual slaves and kept. And this was done with knowledge of the Islamic leaders, the political leaders, and the police leaders. There was a conspiracy of silence between all of these groups to facilitate and allow this to happen due to the fear of those people stopping it, the fear of being called racist. That's how powerful political correctness has become. The fear of being called racist, and also the fear of the reaction from the Muslim community, because everyone's constantly worried of what followers of the religion of peace are going to do. Now, this grooming, my cousin was raped by a large gang of Muslim men when I was aged probably 12 years old, or so was she. And I can remember hearing the family stories, and I can remember hearing the family would go to the police, and back then the police would do nothing. They were not prosecuting these men for raping young English girls. So obviously a lot of the things that have happened to me in my upbringing shape my belief. They're experiences that have made me the person I am.